this thing called? FICSMAS data. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I need to wait until December the 4th to finish. To go to the next branch, like this branch. And it's not going to tell me anything else, although I get the distinct impression that I'm going to be waiting all the way till Christmas to finish this research tree. Whether I ought to tape that or not. Oh well. So I may be able to do some research, but while I'm waiting, I'll go over to the cooling plants, because I've changed both recipes that it uses to make cooling systems. Heat sinks, you now use rubber and aluminum casings, and what's the other thing? The actual cooling systems themselves use motors, which I've been using very little of, even though I got a ton of them, and heat sinks, however you make them, as well as nitrogen. But I got enough of that to go around. Okay, so here we are. Oh, so what I've done here, very honestly, is I still had some stuff left that used the old recipe. So I'm using it as much as I can. Now I've got 133 of these left. Definitely a lot more aluminum sheeting. Oh, add 200 to that. That's 333 divided by 3. This that's 111 times 5 seconds. 555 seconds. That's kind of a hefty chunk of time. How much? 86 of these. I'm not running out of rubber, am I? I need for that to be the case. But it doesn't look like I am either. Although, now that you mention it, alternate cooling... These alternate cooling devices don't use water at all. But they use twice the amount of heat sinks. But then heat sinks you can make aluminum with rubber and alkylate sheeting. So maybe this whole thing just washes out in the end. Then again, how many of those make how many heat sinks at a time? I mean, these alternative recipes, I think they tend to turn out more at once, more of something at once. Let me check. Heat sinks, let's see. Okay, so it uses less aluminum, but produces the same amounts. That's an important distinction to notice, to take note of. Every time I look up at the sky, it just gets weirder. I mean, first the aurora borealis, now all this purple stuff, and a mysterious beam of light coming from over where I just left. Didn't mean to go there. I said... Yeah, Dollars to Donuts is another FICSMAS gift. Chasing these, aren't I? Yoink. Yeah, I heard that one too. And there's more. Seems to be a lot more of these. I mean, you can find them at night because of these pillars of light that... These must have come down while I was doing my research. Well, I have no idea how many of these I'm going to need in the end. So it's best to grab as many as I can now, just in case I need them later. I don't know what's ridiculous, the fact that you keep repeating the same messages over and over again, or the fact that I keep finding these things. Okay, whoa. Yeah, that's not a FICSMAS gift, that is the quantum encoder. Not worth the effort. Well, I had no idea the quantum encoder did that. Like, I knew the beam was there, but I didn't know what it looked like at night. Still, it is a pretty handy way to tell when I'm finished with the neuroquantum processors, isn't it? Oh, it's way up there. It's gone now. Or maybe it really isn't worth the effort this time, because of where it is. Well, where's my okay, it's over here. I suppose it's about time to put up the giant Christmas tree. Oh. FICSMAS tree, ho ho ho. Where should that go? How about here? What kind of footprint is this? Okay. What about this here? Oh, it needs candy canes and bows. There's a lot of these beams of light. It's like they keep springing up every time I turn my back. Maybe just that many of them. Just get back to work. Gee, that sounds like the Santa Claus from A Christmas Story. Now, there was somebody really unpleasant. Of course, there was just a guy in a costume who was sick of handling bratty little kids, but that's kind of beside the point. Yes, yes, well done. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it's under a tree, too. Yeah, that one I saw before. That's getting the lighter out. Can I still see the beam from the quantum encoder? I can still see the beam given off by that one present, which is on a ledge somewhere. So maybe it stands to reason that I should be able to see this. I'll just grab that last, this next gift. Okay, yeah, it's still there. Ho ho, whatever. I have... I swear that said 360 at one point. No, I have 260 of these. My gift of screws, I'll just stash it. Oh, wait. Forgot these. It's 460. So what do we need for these candy canes again? Yeah, 10 of those, 10 candy canes and a bow. Gotta be able to do something with these FICSMAS presents. So I'll just dump these 60 in here because it's a nice handy multiple of 30. And then what else do I need for the research? I know I can't do it until the 4th, but 20 candy canes, 30 bows. I'm gonna strike that. I'm making 20 candy canes already. At least I should be. Yeah, there they are. Better pick these up before they clutter this place. Hold on a minute. Where is the... It looks like the quantum encoder could be finished. Maybe it's too blurred out to tell, but whatever the case, I'm going to go down to the Department of Alien Research and Knowledge site and make sure that I've got the extra 56 neuroquantum encoders. Okay, so once again, I was wrong about it being finished because I underestimated the amount of trigons I needed. But I have some already. So I'll just wait for this thing to finish building. Wait a minute. Oh. I was confusing one recipe with another. This only needs 15 trigons. I thought it needed 80. Which would be a pretty big mistake to make. So I guess I can just hang 10 here until the remaining 3 trigons, the remaining 3 neuroquantum processors are finished. And then when that's done, I'll switch it over. Come to think of it, I ought to sever the connections between, between the box of time crystals and the conveyor lift. How many do I have of those, by the way? All right. So let me just in-tuple check here. Is this finished? Yes, it is. That's all 256. So here's what I'm gonna do. Take these out, and switch the recipe to superposition oscillators. Now, I'm going to need 125 excited photonic matter per minute. So I'll just change that. There we go. I don't know whether I should shut this off or not. I need, how many crystal oscillators do I have on? I should have enough. Yeah, I got like 400. I only need 356. Let me just split this. There we go, like that. Then I'll just put the, I don't know, can I get away with threading the conveyor belt? Maybe, no. I was thinking of going like under that, that high tension power line, but a little too risky of a move. Okay, so none of these exceed 60 a minute. So I'll drop the oscillators off in here, like that. And they will be the limiting factor here, because I really don't feel like counting out 2100 and something dark matter crystals, or 3000 and change all-clad sheets. Let me deposit these. And these. And these. Where's the switch for this? Ah, it's over here. Alright. Yeah, we should have enough. I'm wondering why did that drop? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, it can't have filled up the computers at ENIAC, can it? Oh, and while I'm at this, I need to check up just how much 125 minutes. Means I better adjust this too. because it's only taking 75 minutes. So, there. Why did this? Oh, wait. I'm reading this wrong. It's the maximum consumption. I should be looking at the gray line. I thought I was losing power there for a minute. Okay, scare over. This, despite its look, should be perfectly okay. So this takes, okay, there's 5 minutes. 356 divided by 5. Actually, strike that. I'll make it 360 divided by 5. Is a little over an hour. Like, an hour and 12 minutes. All right. So that's finished. Now I'm on to the superposition oscillators. What about the turbo motors and the radio control units that I need for the next milestone? I gotta start thinking about them. Well, I've been making them all this time. This field manufacturer should be up to the task. How many turbo motors do I have already? Did I take them all out of here? Okay, I did. There's 100 coolants. Plus whatever's on that... Wait. Is it really just plus whatever's on that conveyor? No, yeah, okay. 125 coolant plus the conveyor belt. The fact that there's this less than a full stack of motors means I gotta replenish those. Okay, so 250 times 24. I'm fine with rubber, but how much do I really need for 250? Actually, no, strike that. Not for 250. Instead, it should be an even 200 because I already got 52 turbo motors here. Take him out. So, 200 times 24 is 4,800. 4,800 is, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Okay, that's 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4,000. Okay, yeah, I'm right about this. So it's just one regular storage container's worth of rubber. And then I only need 800 cooling systems, 200 radio control units, which I have 50 of them already, 800 motors. Gotta get the motors. And while I'm on the way to and from there, I'll get the radio control units, all the ones that I can lay my hands on. I've already got 250 of them. Actually, no, strike that. I already got 300 of them. So if I have 200 more, then that's 500 plus another 200 for the 200 turbo. No, it's another 400 for the 200 turbo motors. At any rate, I ought to check on how that's doing, regardless of how many it has. And if I have enough, I'll unlock the that requirement in the milestone. Then pick up, either way I'm picking up the motors for, that should be like 800